Good afternoon and welcome to today's Lunch and Learn. My name is Jody and I'm the adult programmer at the Fredericksburg branch and the normal MC for Music on the Steps. I am joined today by Salem Waters, who is the current president of the Friends, who are, of course, our sponsor for this program. Salem?
Hi
there. Right. So we're going to be getting ready for Music on the Steps. All right. And we are on our 41st year, for those of you who do not know. Yeah, last year was our 40th, and this year is going to be our 41st, and we're hoping it's better than ever. Okay, and of course, for those of you who didn't know, the Friends turned 50 in 2023, and they have been the sponsor of this event since it started 41 years ago. And of course, here is our Friends. You have already met the lovely Salem Waters. Jim Horick is our vice president, and Stephanie Lyles is our treasurer. Now, of course, I'm sure a lot of you are wondering, can I be a friend of the library? And the answer is yes. Yes, you can. Here are the different friendship membership levels. Now, we have recently just gotten the household one. It used to be an individual and family, but we decided to combine those into the household. Then there's the Tobin, which is $25, the Rappahannock Society, which is $50, and the Coday Society, which is $100. These are each due every year, and you are not required to keep up the membership. Isn't that right, Salem?
That is. We send an email out every year around your renewal time. A lot of people join in the month of April because that's our membership month. And so we do a big push to get members. We just did a big push to get members and got a whole lot. I can't remember the number right now, but we've had many renewals and some new friends join too, which is awesome. And the levels are just ideas of donation levels that you can do to become a friend. You're also welcome to make donations to the Friends, and all of that money, of course, goes back into our amazing library system.
And as this gets answered, yes, but we do have many members of the Friends volunteering with us. It is not required if you join the Friends that you have to also do volunteer hours. We understand that not everyone has that ability, and we appreciate any and all help we can get.
Absolutely.
All right. And one of the biggest things the Friends do is the book sale. That is how they make a lot of their money.
That's great.
All the branches do have 100 ongoing sales. 100% of the sales do go directly to impacting the library for programs and everything. And we do also, most of the branches now have monthly sales. I'm at the Fredericksburg branch, and ours is usually at the end of the month. And each day can go from different prices down, starting at full price on the first day and then $3 a bag on the last.
And even at full price, it's a steal.
Yeah,
we've got really good prices, a lot of awesome books. And yeah, all the branches have a little bookshop that you can always shop in that are really sweet. And then, of course, the pop-up sales as well. So lots of options. And if you have books at home that you would like to donate to the Friends of the Library, we would greatly appreciate that. And we will put them into our sales.
And also, once you donate, you can also get a tax form at the library.
Oh, yeah.
So you can write it off.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Now we also do have a bookshop. It runs Monday through Friday from 10 to 2. And it is currently located at 125 Old Greenwich Drive. The book sells, like I said, this one is year round, although they usually do have a big year one.
Right. We just had a big book sale, and there'll be another one in July. I think I don't have the dates right in front of me, but I can look.
All right. And the book sales support the library things. They support, of course, the Music on the Steps, which is probably their biggest one. They do the author talks. A lot of our big programs, the funding comes from the Friends. And we see the Friends funding every day in things such as our printing and scanning. Both of those services are provided for free for the public by the Friends.
Yes.
And I don't know if any of you guys know this, but this is really amazing that a library can offer free printing, scanning, and faxing, because most other libraries have to charge for those services.
That's true. I tell people that in other places, and they're totally shocked. So pretty cool.
All right. So they did our special one last year for us for 40th, and it was really nice. So I'm using that until we get to the 45th or 50th, and they give me a new one. All right. So we do get a lot of questions every year, and these are a few of the ones that we get asked a lot. And the first one is, why do you have concerts only in the summer and not all year round? And we had over 70 bands this year audition. So even if you want to do the math, even if we had one every Monday night we were open, we would not get through all the bands. And then one of the other reasons is we like to pay our artists, and which is expensive. And we notice that the best attendance is for outdoor concerts. Salem and I can both let you know that unfortunately, when we have to have it indoors, either due to the heat or the weather, we do see a much smaller audience, even for really popular and well-loved bands.
Sure.
And then another one I get asked a lot is, can any bands audition for Music on the Steps? And yes. We open auditions usually in early September on our website. And that is open to everyone, and all new bands are welcome to audition, all genres, all talent levels. Our only request is that you do have to actually come. We do no longer doing virtual concerts like we did in 2020. So you have to come for that hour every Monday. Well, not your Monday, sorry. Okay. Are all of your favorite bands selected? No, I can tell you that no one had all their first choices picked. We form a non-biased internal committee to help with the band selection. I believe we have about 7 or 8 members this year. All staff members are eligible to be on it. We all listen to all the bands. And like I said, that was over 70. So we had to go through listening to all the bands on like their YouTube pages or their Facebook pages. And then we made a selection of our top picks, and then we had to meet and discuss them. And like I said, all top picks were picked. Unfortunately, we could probably have gone and done one for every Monday night, and probably we might have just gotten through everyone's top picks. All right. Are you looking for anything in particular for bands? No, every genre is welcome as long as it is family friendly. We have everything from classical. We've had everything from classical to hip hop. New genres are always welcome. We started a few years ago adding the hip hop. We've added a couple of new genres this year. We brought back a lot of favorite bands with more unique sounding genres. And then this one I get asked a lot too, is anyone guaranteed a concert? And yes, if Taylor Swift, Cher, ABBA, and Billy Joel choose to audition, as long as they're within our price range, they will be getting one, and we will guarantee that for them as long as they want to perform. Salem, is there any band that you would say would always get a guarantee?
Would always get a guarantee?
Yes, a band performed.
I will locally. I mean, a local band.
No, your favorite band.
Oh, I'm sure. Oh my gosh, I can't think of anybody right off. You listed a couple of really great ones. Yeah. I'm so bad on the spot. The one that came up to on my mind was the Rolling Stones. If they want to play, we will totally have them, but they will need to be in our price range.
Yeah. And I also get this asked every year. Will I myself perform ever? No. The answer is no. No one would come to that concert. I cannot sing. But we do have several staff members that have performed or are performing this year.
Yeah, so cool.
Yes, and they are really good. Salem, do you ever want to perform at Music on the Steps?
I do not, and no one wants me to. I'm right there with you.
Yeah. All right.
Nobody wants our band to do it either. That's why we hire these awesome bands.
Yeah. All right. Okay, and we're getting down to when is it? It's going to be every Monday from June to August. And I do mean every Monday. We have, for the first time ever, added a 14th concert this year because June starts on a Monday and August ends on a Monday. And we are decided to go for 14 concerts this year. So it is
awesome.
Yeah. So it'll be at 6:30. It's outside concerts, and when it's outside, please bring a chair or blanket to sit on. If it is raining or over 95 degrees, concerts will be in the theater. We will usually make that call between 2 to 3, and we will post it on our website on those days that will be inside. And for those ones, we do provide the chairs, so please do not bring your own chairs in. Leave them at home or in your car. I understand that you might want your own chair, but unfortunately, due to fire hazard rules, we have to have them set up in a very particular way. And of course, let's get to the point that you actually all came to. Who's performing this year? So we start off with a new band this year in June 1st, which is Ladia, and they are all female pop, rock, country, and more style. Then we have fan favorite Tampa Taiko returning, and they are doing their traditional Japanese drums, and this will be their 3rd year. Right. We have another new one on June 15th, which is Adwella and the Uprising, and they are a reggae band, and I believe they might be either our first or second reggae. And then we have another first this year on June 22nd. We have our first ever opera with the Stafford Opera Troupe. All right. And then we have another first this year on June 29th. It's going to be Twist of Fate, and they are a Bob Dylan cover band. Now we're going to get in July. Our July 6th one will be Trash Rocket, and they are a punk new wave.
And we got our own Craig in there.
Yeah.
Doing keyboards.
Mm-hmm. And they are always fan favorite, and they prefer a good show. And then 23rd, we have returning after a few years, Angela Easterly and Brandon Turner, and they are Americana country roots band. Right. Then we have another new favorite returning, which on July 20th, which is Harry Wilson Quartet, and they are classical jazz, and they are going to be doing their 6th year. And then we have another staff member performing on July 27th, those New York Kids for their 3rd years, and their genre is hip hop. Right. Then August 3rd, and this is one of probably our most asked about band when they would be returning. They were supposed to return actually, I believe, in 2024 to do a concert. Unfortunately, they had to cancel last minute and could not. And that is Halo Alani, and this is their 2nd year, and they are a Hawaiian band. All right, on August 10th, we will be having Stephen Gelman Trio for their 5th year, and they are a Americana contemporary folk band. Another first one this year, we have Cheryl Warner and the Southside Homewreckers, and they are American roots music, primarily early blues and ragtime, which is also, I think, one that we might not have seen for a long time, that kind of genre. And then August 24th will be Limon and the Latin Feeling Band. This is their 3rd year, and they are danceable Afro-Cuban Latin jazz fusion. Try saying that 5 times fast. And then we are closing out with our the Tollbooth Buskers. They were formerly Lori Rose Griffin and Peter Mealy. So this is their 41st year, their 33rd year, and their 1st year. That's always fun to do the math. And they are Americana, pop, and Celtic origins. They're also a fan favorite, and I know that they're often probably one of the most well-known local bands that we have. All right. Again, like I said, we had over 70 bands this year audition. And like I said, we wish that we could offer more, but unfortunately, we do not have the ability to add more weeks into summer. Sorry, kids, it is outside of our purview. All right. And again, we have our wonderful website, librarypoint.org/music-steps. This will have all the band line up. If it's not up now, it will be up very soon. And this will also be in the fall where you can audition. So Salem, what band are you looking for most to hearing this year?
I'm always looking forward to Trash Rocket. I think they're really fun. I always look forward to Mo, those New York kids. Um, and I did not get to see the Hawaiian group a couple of years ago. And I remember when they had to cancel I think it was 2 years ago. That was disappointing. So I'm really looking forward to seeing them.
Yeah, I'm also really looking forward to the opera troupe because that is gonna be really fun to see.
Yeah.
And stuff. And also, like we said, every genre is welcome. You see that we like to diversify to make sure we have something for everyone. But we also have another exciting thing to mention about the Friends. They have a merchandise store.
Yes, yes. This is where
Salem is wearing some
fancy hat, and I have a sweet Friends of the Library t-shirt on. So cool.
Yeah. So we will
have you can go to our website, and there's a link there to go to the bonfire site.
Yeah. And besides that, they also have tote bags, and everyone needs a tote bag.
Yes.
Yes. So thank you all for joining us today. I hope to see you guys all this summer, and we hope that you are, if not continue joining the Friends, that you will at least continue being a library customer, because that helps us almost as much.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. So thank you guys, and we hope that this is our best Music on the Steps ever, as always.
No, we'll see you at Music on the Steps.
Bye.